Hello, my check, my check. Welcome to Stallion Cup, Game 2 for today. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to the Stallion Cup, season number 7, brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. This is your second game this afternoon for the Stallion Cup Adults Division. It is featuring Mcdavid, Schone, currently tied at 8th and 9th in that play-in spot. And going up against Acro City, who is out of play-in contention. This is going to be the first out of their last 2 games. And they are at 12th place with a 2-9 record. Mcdavid, Schone won their previous game, just a single point victory against Dr. Brown's champion Lab 72-71. As opening basket here for Acro City by Justin Sebastian, a 3-pointer there to start the festivities for this game. Starters on the floor for Acro City: Spencer Ko, Justin Angkayon, Justin Sebastian, Felix Yao, and Gino Esteban Lar. Counter on the other end, I think that was Mike Yu with the field goal, as he gets the first 2 points for Mcdavid, Schone. Spencer Ko with the offensive rebound, and referee is calling it on the side of Acro City. Or correction on the call, it's going to go to Mcdavid, Schone. Jobetko will inbound from the other side of the floor, from the sideline, as Mark Mo will handle the point guard duties. Of course, Mcdavid Schone starters: Ethan Yu, Mark Mo, Jack Chia, Jobetko, and Mike Yu. Great shot there coming from Jobetko. Diving through the middle as he gets that one to go. Felix Yao with an answer on the other end for Acro City. They're back in the lead here, 5-4. Mike Yu gives it to Jack. Jack at the free throw line to Ethan. Ethan goes for the pull-up 3. He misses there. Great spin move coming from Felix, and finds the open shooter at the corner. Angkayon with the O-board. Hustle play there, but couldn't get it to fall. Good energy here being played by Acro City. There's another drive down low. Spin move into the dish to Jobetko. Great connection between Ko and Chia. Assist of the quarter brought to you by Auto Guard, and Felix Yao is feeling it. Felix Yao with his 4th point of the ball game. 2.5 minutes has gone by here in the first quarter. Of course, Felix Yao, he is averaging 11.2 points per ball game, shooting 38.7% from the field. Looks like there's going to be a defensive foul there. Mike Yu making his way to the free throw line. Mike Yu goes to the line. Mike Yu misses there. This one can tie things up at 7-all. Yes, we are tied at 7-all. Justin gets the kick out pass. He drives inside against Jack. Great defense by Chia. Jack Chia, I would say, an underrated shot blocker. As he gets the offensive rebound. Jack Chia with his first 2 points of the ball game already has 3 assists. No field goal scored there for Acro City. Jack Chia looking to extend the lead to 4. Oh, gets rejected by Spencer Ko, but stays with the play. Sebastian, nice forward pass to Esteban Lar, and 1. Foul will be called on Ethan Yu. Gino Esteban Lar with the finish. Esteban Lar going to the line. Also averaging 12.5 points and playing 7 games this season. Wearing the LeBron 20s. So Esteban Lar gets the stop. Looking for a teammate, gives it to Felix Yao. Felix Yao with a total of 4 points. Early on here, kick out to Justin. Drives inside. Back to Gino. Oh, Gino with a sidestep into the jumper. Difficult shot there, but Nangkayon with the deflection stops that fast break. Athletic drive by Mike Yu inside. Rebounded by Mark Ngo. Couldn't get that jumper to trickle in. Mark Ngo running once again, trying to stop Felix. And Felix just using the heft there, and he throws it up the glass, high off the glass. And Felix Yao making that jumper. He has a total of 6 points. And more importantly, in the first 5 minutes of action, Taste getting the lead as they are up by a single digit. We are back in the second half of the first quarter. Albert Chua, Pico Napeñas, Hans Ang, Gino Noel, and Tim Koo in the ball game for Mcdavid Schone. Hans gives it to Albert. Albert open 3, no good. And that's an offensive rebound by Hans Ang. Pico dribbles into the pull-up jumper. He misses. Another offensive board by Hans. Pass was too strong for Gino Noel. There's a stop on the other end. A great defense there. Running back down on defense was Hans Ang. Albert Chua, no good. That's the leading rebounder of the league. Tim Koo with an offensive board and a putback. Lead back to Mcdavid Schone. Mark gives it to Justin. Justin launches one from the right side. No. And Albert, that's what he does best. Organizes, orchestrates, and gets assists for Mcdavid Schone, getting his first assist of the ball game, and they are now up by 3. Great jumper there from Mark Chan, rattles in and out. Albert once again gives it to Pico. Pico to Tim. To Hans. Oh, rejected by Mark Chan. And just having a good laugh there, Mark Chan and Hans Ang. It's been a 6-0 run here for Mcdavid Schone as they go up by 5. Defensive rebound here by Pico Napeñas. It's going to be a 2-on-3 fast break. Make that an 8-0 run here for the side of Mcdavid Schone. Everyone chipping in here. Felix looking to end the drought. Tim Koo grabs the defensive rebound, gives it to his guard, Pico. Pico with the drive off the glass, no. And another offensive board by Tim Koo, missing on the putback this time. Justin getting that one, and he swishes it in. Leading the way for Acro City, Justin Sebastian with 6, 2 3-pointers across his name, together with Felix Yao with 6 points as well. 4 points now for Tim Cook. Albert Chua with the assist. Sebastian trying to become the top scorer here for this ball game. Peñas looking for his touch from the outside. It's with Hans Ang. Hands to Tim. That is short. Mike Chan gives it up to Felix Yao. Felix kicks it out to Justin again. Pico, it's 2-on-2. He's with Albert Chua. Hans Ang trailing. Great tap there from Pico. And Albert wants to set it up. I think that was intended for a cutting Gino Noel. But Pico, he has that 3-point shot and he gets it to go. The second unit for Mcdavid Schone doing a great job here, as now they are up by 9. Just finding some rhythm here offensively for their squad. Pick and roll action by Albert and Gino. Hans Ang drives middle, another kick out to Pico na Peñas. Back-to-back assists for Hans Ang and back-to-back threes as well for Pico. Yao trying to carry the offensive load here for Acro City. Total of 8 this time. Hans Ang, another assist. That connection trying to work again. And I'm not sure what the call was. Oh, there was a disruption on the follow-through of Pico na Peñas. So Felix Yao will be called for the technical. Okay, so apparently, Felix Yao contested that 3-pointer of Pico na Peñas and he clapped in front of him. So that is a technical foul. As that 3-pointer or that free throw was missed by Hans Ang. And ball, the possession now with Acro City. Justin Angkayon will inbound to Felix with the last 20 seconds of the first quarter. Chan to Angkayon for 3. And Angkayon, after those misses, that has been what he has been doing well, just sprinting back down on defense. Near steal there by Hans Ang. Great hustle. 6 seconds left. Felix gives it to Mark. Or Sean rather. Sean drains that jumper. Buzzer beater J to cut it down to single digits. Sean Chan. Lefty jumper from the left wing cuts it down to 8, 27-19. And that will end our first quarter of action here in the Stallion Cup, season number 7, brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. And we start the second quarter of action. What a spin move. Just getting through that 2-3 zone defense was Felix Yao. He was just unable to convert on that spin move. Would have been a highlight reel for Felix, who has a total of 8 points. Loose ball there. Recovered by Jack Chia. Passes it to Mark Ngo, and Ngo gets it. It's back to a 10-point lead for Mcdavid Schone. Spencer. Trying to create from the middle. Gets it to Nangkayon, who takes the shot there, missing. Mike Yu shoots it over three blue shirts. Sebastian will pull up for 3. Look at the hustle again from Nangkayon. Gives it to Spencer Ko. Great defense as well from Jobet Ko. Not jumping or biting on those fakes. Getting the deflection. Esteban Lar gives it to Sebastian. He will take it again. Two on 4 fast break. And that's what Mike Yu does best. When you think you have those rebounds, Mike Yu always hustling and going for those offensive boards. Esteban Lar open from the corner. He is someone who you can't leave open. Maybe not their first option on offense, but when you leave him open, he can make you pay, especially when he gets going. 3-pointer there, attempt by Pierre Lim, no good. Jobet Ko. Second attempt there, but another offensive rebound by Jack Chia. And Nangkayon getting his first 2 points of the ball game. Strong drive inside by Justin. Ball movement there. Hey, give it inside to Jobet Ko. Jobet Ko giving it to Mike Yu, and Mike Yu gets that floater to go. And he's gaining some rhythm here offensively in our second quarter. Felix kicks it out to Justin. Justin to the other Justin. Floater is no good for Nangkayon. Chia, nice pass. And taking off here from the AYSN center was Mike Yu with that acrobatic layup and the finish over Spencer Ko. Zeno to Justin to Felix. Perfect dish to Spencer Ko coming from Felix Yao. Assist brought to you by AutoGuard Premium Car Care Products. Jobet Ko turned around looking for a teammate, ending up with a jumper from the elbow from Jack Chia. Chia missed on that jumper. Markmo will push it. Pass was a bit too strong. Nice save there by Jobet Ko. It's with Mike Yu, and Mike Yu returning the favor. Jack Chia cutting inside, and the Acro City defense was not there. Miscommunication as well from Spencer Ko and Felix Yao. These are the unforced turnovers. These plays are hurting Acro City. 3-pointer by Mike Yu. Oh, good, and another hustle play there by Mark Ngo. That's an assist coming from Spencer Ko to Felix Yao. Felix Yao already with 10 points, I believe. Near steal there. Pierre Lim. Shovel pass to Jobet. Jobet pulls up from the elbow. That's good. And 5 minutes here in the second quarter. We're going to have a couple of substitutions. Let's thank our sponsors, Jumbo Plastic, Linoleum, Auto Guard, Uniled Lights, Kaukai, Nike Park Access. As we enter this 5-minute mandatory substitution in the second. Justin Sebastian still staying here for Acro City together with Nangkayon, Mark Chan, Felix Yao, and Sean Chan. Felix Yao now with a dozen here in the first half. Rich Tong coming in the ball game here for Mcdavid Schone. He is with Gino Noel, Albert Chua, Tim Koo, and Pico Napeñas. Near steal there, but saved by Felix. Crossing over, and the back shot for Felix. He draws the foul, but no end one there. Two shots for Felix Yao as he is trying to make it or trim it down to single digits once again. Two for two for Felix, and he does cut it down to single digits. Yeah, with a total of 14 points. And as early as now, Felix Yao already surpassing his averages. Averaging 11.2 points per game already with 14, as we mentioned. Mark Chan cutting the deficit to 7. Albert Chua with the answer. Three-pointer from Albert Chua, bringing it back to a 10-point lead. Can't leave him open. His first option is to pass, but he won't hesitate to take that outside shot. Tough shot coming from Sean Chan. Of course, against the smaller defender, but still awkward jump shot there, but still making it. High degree of difficulty for Sean Chan. There you go, the assist from Albert Chua feeding the big man, Tim Koo. Tim Koo gets the end one and the bonus free throw. They swing it at the top of the key. Mark Chan, a fadeaway jumper this time. That's iron deficient. Rich Tong gets the rebound. They push it up. They push it. And they give it up to Pico Napeñas. Napeñas going for the three. And that's going to be a long rebound into an easy two for Felix Yao. Was an open three for Rich Tong. Could not get it to go. Tim Koo looking for the quick tip in. Tough drive from Mark Chan, off balance, and he will draw the foul on Gino Noel. Mark Chan, steady ball game so far. Only his third point after that shot. 4 points for Mark Chan. Peña starting to feel it here. He already has himself in double figures. Leading scorer for Mcdavid, Schone, 11 points for Napeñas, 3 out of 5 from downtown. But just an amazing performance here for Felix Yao in our first half of action. Already 17 points for Felix. Make that 18 after that free throw. Gino Noel with the... He gets the assist coming from Napeñas. Rich Dong gives it to Albert Shua. Give and go action. And what a finish coming from Rich. Another assist there from Albert. Oh, almost stolen from behind. Albert giving it to Gino this time. Back-to-back assists coming from Albert Chua. Gino Noel with the finish. 4 quick points here for Gino. Under 40 seconds left. It's a 15-point lead by Mcdavid. Noel all of a sudden looking to get aggressive on the offensive end, feeling it, but missing there. Ooh, nice behind the back dribble from Sean Chan, missing on that jumper. Three-pointer on the way for Mark. Felix Yao with the rebound. Gives it to Mark. Open jumper was no good for Mark Chan. Couple of near misses as Napeñas with 1 second left. Half-court heave, no good for Pico, as he will end up with 50% from downtown, 3 out of 6. And leading the way for their squad, Mcdavid Schone with 11 points. And on the other end, Felix Yao with 18 to end the half. We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen, for more action in the Season 7 of your Stallion Cup. This is game number 2 here in the Stallion Cup season number 7. 2 out of 4. This is the battle between Mcdavid Schone, currently tied at 8th and 9th, against Acro City, who is eliminated from play in contention at number 12 with a 2-9 record. And as we take a look at the leading scorers at the halftime break, Acro City, Felix Yao leading the way with 20 points. Gino Esteban-Lar and Justin Sebastian with 6 each. For the other squad, Mcdavid Schone, Pico na Peñas with 11 points, Timku with 9, and Jack Chia with 8. Mcdavid Schone really out-rebounding their opponents, 41-22 in the battle of the boards. And dominating them in the paint, 34-16 points in the paint. Second chance points, 17-2. And you can really tell that most of the points are really coming from the size of Mcdavid Schone. Gino Esteban-Lar, as we said, he has that shot. 2-point shot from Gino this time. As he cuts the lead down to 12. Nice pass fake coming from Albert Chua into that sidestep. He missed communication there, but foul will be called on Jobitko. That's going to be a reach on Felix Yao. Looking for the hole on that 2-3 zone. Spencer Cole. Pushing foul will be called on Spencer Cole. Give and go action, but nice deep offensive rebound by Jack Chia. Jack Chia in double figures now, 10 points, together with 6 rebounds. That's what we were talking about. Gino Esteban-Lar heating up. Esteban-Lar already with 11. Quick attack there by Mike Yu with everyone's back turned. Gino tried to get the offensive board, tapped it out of bounds. Chua gives it to Chia, to Napeñas. Napeñas likes that spot, no good. Mark Chan with the rebound, and Gino will push it up. He is with Sean Ko and Sean Chan. Stolen from behind by Albert Chua. Sneaky play there. Spin move by Mike Yu, couldn't get the floater to go. Behind the back, Mark Chan to Spencer Ko rather. Chia goes in and out, gets the bump and the score. Great cut by Spencer Ko, but stripped by Jack Chia. Like we said, an underrated shot blocker. Got a little winded after that play. Spencer goes for the pull-up, and nobody could get in front of Mark Chan as he towered over Pico na Peñas. Mark Chan with the bump, the bucket, and the bonus as he goes to the line. They are still trailing by 13 points. Coming up next, another crucial battle, as it's going to be Studio 300 going up against Element Steel. Studio 300 currently at second place with an 8-3 record. Of course, They were tied with CW Home Depot, but CW lost earlier, pushing that record to 8-4. So now solely at that second place spot. They are going up against Element Steel, who is at number 8, currently tied here with Mcdavid Schone. Couple of attempts there from Spencer, and now it's with Ethan. Ethan kicks it out to Albert. Back to Pico. Pico from the middle. So there's a board from Felix Yao. Felix tried to go behind his back. He lost the leather and stolen by Ethan Yu. 3-on-2 fast break. Ethan lost it. And the floater coming from Tim Koo. Mark Chan just covering so much ground. The sidestep move over Jack Chia. Mark Chan gets the finish over the veteran. Mark Ngo, Gino Noel checking in replacement of Albert Chua and Jack Chia. Nangkayon coming back in for some hustle here for Acro City. Sebastian for some outside shooting. Ethan Yu. Back to Mark. Mark to Gino. Turns around and fakes. Great shot there coming from Mark Ngo. Challenged by Nangkayon, and he makes it. Gino stepping back into the jumper. Ooh, nice pass, but couldn't finish. Ethan. Oh, got clipped on the arm there. Mark Chan gets it. Oh, lost it. Trying to get it back, but I believe it's going to stay. Or no, it's going to go the other way. So Ethan Yu. Last touch by Ethan Yu, and ball goes back to Acro City. Gino this time kicks it out to Mark Chan. Good kick out. Open shot, just unable to make it. Tim Koo dives, rim runs, and the assist by Pico Napeñas. Another assist brought to you by AutoGuard. Esteban Lar being the flasher there, kicks it out to Nangkayon. Nangkayon trying his luck from the outside. Napeñas behind his back, slices through the D. Couldn't get the English on that lefty layup. Mark Chan jailing his defender. Switches from right to left. Beautiful move there from Mark Chan. What a play there coming from Mark Chan. That play of the quarter brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Under 3 minutes remaining here. 14-point lead. Make that 16 after the assist from Mark Mo to Tim Koo. Tim Koo 1 rebound away from a double-double. 13 points and 9 rebounds. Good intentions there coming from Tim Koo. He tried to thread the needle, a quick fast break attack. But Ethan Yu not ready for the pass. He fumbled it, went out of bounds, and Acro City regaining possession. Sorry, Tim Koo already with 15 points. My apologies. 9 rebounds, 1 rebound away from a double-double performance. And Sebastian is open once again. Don't leave him open. That is his third triple. All points of Justin coming from downtown. Sinubukang bumawi. Ethan Yu from the right hand corner. No good. 2 attempts there from Ethan. And finally, on the third attempt, after multiple offensive rebounds, Ethan Yu getting it to go and extending it to a 15-point lead once again. Ryan responsible for that hustle play, keeping it alive. Ethan gets his 4th point over Esteban Lar. Mark Mo was able to draw the foul, fading away to his left. Not a smart foul there, given up by Spencer Ko. So Spencer Ko just tying his shoe there as Mark Ngo makes his way to the line, gets the bounce on the first free throw. He was able to draw the foul on that sideaway jumper. Mark Ngo swishes it in. 2 for 2 for Mark Ngo. Mark Ngo already with 8 points. Mark Ngo only averaging 2 points per ball game, so way above his average. Great production here coming from the forward from Mcdavid Schone. And he gets the offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Hans Ang. Hans Ang came in the ball game in the first, got multiple offensive boards. Turns it over that time though. Of course, Hans Ang, one of the coaches here in the Stallion team, Stallion kids. Ethan Yu will pull up for 3, no good. At the buzzer, there's another offensive rebound to get himself in double-double figures. That basket counts for Tim Koo, and they are enjoying the 16-point lead, 79-63 in favor of Mcdavid Schone as we return it for the 4th quarter of action in the Stallion Cup. As we begin the 4th quarter of action, Mcdavid Schone enjoying the 16-point lead. Gino Esteban Lar trying to inject some life here in for his squad, Acro City, as he opens this 4th quarter with a 3-pointer. Bakers doesn't lead. Make that a 15-point lead. Tim Koo doing Tim Koo things, offensive rebound, and another quick putback. Mark Chan this time, a bit short on that layup, and he wants the end one. Napaganda pa para kay Mark Chan, offensive board. Drew the foul and made the basket. Extra free throw here from Mark Chan as he can try to bring it down to 12. Chua to Rich. Oh, block from behind. Great block coming from Felix Yao. Defensive play of the quarter brought to you by Uniled Lights. Into the pull-up J. Spencer Ko with the save. Saves it into the wrong hands. Mike Yu. Dangerous. Go in fast break. In the fast break. Goes behind his back. Some extra stats there for Tim Koo. 2 offensive rebounds. Oh, that went, I believe, went off the foot of one of the players of Acro City. Albert Chua trying to thread the needle, finding that rim runner. Chua open at the corner. 3-pointer is no good. There was a hack from behind, no fouls. No foul called by our officials, but Tim Koo does it the Tim Koo way once again. Offensive rebound, 2 points. Sean Chan out rebounding Tim Koo there. Rich is open for 3. He knocks it down. Rich Tong only averages 1.7 points per game. But in this ball game, Tong already has 5. All of a sudden, the numbers of Tim Koo just spiking up. 23 points, 19 rebounds already for Tim Koo. Mark Chan also in double figures. 16 points, 11 rebounds. Albert didn't want to take that 3. Now he's open. He has to take it. Too strong. Tim Koo missing on the gimme. Push from behind. It's going to stay with Acro City with 6:38 remaining. 16-point lead still being enjoyed by Mcdavid Schone. A near block from behind coming from Mike Yu. He wasn't ready for the pass, but Mark Chan going around his back and missing. Quick ball movement there, touch passing coming from Mcdavid Schone. No conversion though. Mark Chan behind the back to Gino Esteban Lar. Couple of taps there, goes back to Spencer Ko, who gets the offensive rebound and the extra 2 points. Tim Koo style for Spencer Ko. Cross-court pass from Tim Koo to Rich Tong. Another 3 there coming from Tim. And tap out of bounds from Jack Chia. Pierre Lim and Jobet Ko will come in. Ooh, nice flyby fake coming from Sean Chan. Just couldn't make it. That was a nice, patient pump fake coming from Sean. Only just playing around here from that 16-14 margin. Jobet Ko always has that nice use of the pump fake. More 2 points here for Spencer Ko. Oh, the lead only down to 12 now. Still in it here is Acro City. A couple of attempts there coming from Tim Koo. This one to cut it down to 10. Pass inside, mark to Sean Chan. Sean Chan bulldozing his way inside, and they get it down to 10 points. There's a steal from Spencer Ko. It's with Gino this time. Gino pass inside, stolen. Deflected by, I think that was Albert Chua. Albert Chua turning on the Jets, gives it to Pierre Lim. Rejected by Sean Chan once again. Sean Chan playing both ends of the floor, and he is winded. Near save there by Esteban Lar. Chia. Good decision there as he went up for the shot, and he knew he had Tim Koo at the other side. After that basket, Acro City and the rest of their squad calling a timeout with 3 minutes and 45 seconds left. They are trailing by 12. We'll be back after this timeout, brought to you by Nike Park Access. Only a 12-point lead here by Mcdavid Schone. And the ball is with Acro City and Felix Yao as he gives it to Sean Chan. Good jumper there coming from Sean Chan. There was an open jumper after that escape dribble. Pierre Lim trying to put the nail in the coffin with that three-pointer from the right wing. Another cross-court pass coming from Tim Koo. He likes that shot. That pass. Just a quick answer as well from Gino Esteban Lar. Touch passing here. Quick passing from Mcdavid Schone. Jobet Ko trying to go for the steal. Mark Chan goes all the way. Sidesteps and goes off the glass once again over Jack Chia. 10-point lead by Acro City. They only have 2.5 minutes left. As Pico wisely trying to use most of the clock. He might attack in the 8-second mark. There you go, 8 seconds left. Pulls up for that jumper. Reset shot clock to 14. Jack Chia will bring it back out. Lim for the dagger, no good. Still a chance here in the last 2 minutes. Of course, brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Esteban Lar throws up a prayer, and answering that one was Spencer Ko. Just an 8-point lead. Napeñas gives it to Chia. Pico is open. And a quick pass inside to Tim Koo. Lead back up to 10. Oh, and that might be it. Quick trigger 3 from Esteban Lar, ending up with a miss. Jobet likes that spot. Rattles in and out once again. Forward pass to Sean Chan. Sean Chan gets it to go, and this is going to move the record here of Mcdavid Schone to 7-5. As we have the last 62 seconds left. Already a 8-point lead here. As Pico na Peña's looking to just dribble this out. He has 8 seconds left. Give it to Hans Ang. Hans pulls up from the perimeter. No. Shot clock reset to 14. Hans Ang has it once again. Sideaway jumper still no good. And Mark Ngo gets it off the assist to Tim, coming from Tim Koo. Yeah. 12 seconds left. Hans Ang looking for his 2 points. Gets that miss. Lefty finish. And that will end the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Double-digit win, 99-89 in favor of Mcdavid Schone as they push the record up to 7-5. We'll be back for our interview of the best player of the ball game. Good afternoon once again, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 2 here in the Stallion Cup, season number 7. And our best player of the game brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Tim Koo like numbers, 27 rebounds, 27 points. And congratulations, Tim. What does this mean win for you guys? You guys will definitely be in the play-in round. You're going up against Bridgestone. What's the mindset?
I think, as you said, play-in naman kami. So we have to make sure we keep the momentum going. Because we've been winning past 2 games. So we just want to bring that into the playoffs. Hopefully we get to reach the finals and win.
And, you guys are, you came off from a 1-point victory as well from Dr. Brown's. So what's been the main thing in these last 2 victories?
I think we just want to win it. I mean, that yung gigil, like that fight to win a championship. I think yun nawala sa amin for a while, and then thankfully ngayon before the playoffs, bumabalik.
And congratulations, of course. This is your moment. Anyone you want to give a shout out to?
Everyone who's watching, thank you for supporting Stallion. Thank you.
There you have it, the double-double machine, the league leader in rebounds, Tim Koo, 27 points, 27 rebounds. Stay tuned for game number 3. We'll be back in a short while.